Hello, this is part 4 in how sacred geometry creates the 4 elements of fire, earth, air, and water. And in this video, I'm going to describe the things that are most important in creating the qualities of fire, earth, air, and water. So we've been building up a lot of ideas and a lot of details of how the 4 elements are created. And in this video, we get into the heart of what is most fundamental, most essential in creating what the 4 elements actually are and what their qualities are. So in the previous videos in this series, parts 1, 2, and 3, we saw how Pisano 6, Pisano 9, Pisano 12, and Pisano 10 create the zodiac, that these Pisano periods actually create the zodiac. And this is a radically new idea of what the zodiac is and how astrology works. So I have in bold here a definition of astrology, that astrology is cosmic vibrations that exist within structures in space. So there are vibrations, and the vibrations exist in something called space. Now, space was known in ancient times in the Asian continent, roughly where India is now, as Akasha. And I'll read a quote from Wikipedia about Akasha. Akasha is a term for either space or ether in traditional Indian cosmology, depending on the religion. In Vedantic Hinduism, Akasha means the basis and essence of all things in the material world, the first element created. So Akasha is like this substrate, this thing from which everything else is born. And very interestingly, now in the 21st century, scientists are coming up with a very similar idea to Akasha, more as space than ether. Well, ether and space are similar, but it's closer to the idea of space. So modern scientists propose that there are structures in space. So space is not just this amorphous thing that has no qualities to it. There are structures in it. And what we're proposing here in vibrational astrology is that one of those structures in space is the zodiac, and the zodiac is created out of these vibrations. And what we're going to learn in this video is the importance of Pisano 5. So we learned about Pisano 6, 9, 12, and 10. Now we learn about 5. And Pisano 5 combines with Pisano 10 to create the fundamental qualities of the elements. It creates what the elements really are. So we saw in the other videos that the elements are also created out of the other Pisano periods. But there's an interaction of Pisano 5 and 10 that creates the detailed qualities and the real power of the elements. Now, why are 5 and 10 so important?